ball. LeBron James says he wants another playmaker on this roster if this team is to be a serious competitor for an NBA title again. Looking at their last 4 contests, they play the Warriors and the Spurs, but also lost to the Pelicans without Anthony Davis. They did beat the Suns by 15, though they should do that. When you look ahead to their next 5 games after tonight's matchup with Sacramento, this is the start of a softer portion of the schedule. The Nets, the Thunder, that's a tough team, but the Mavericks, T-Wolves, Knicks, those are sub-500 squads that the Cavaliers will be favored big time to beat. You think this run of opponents, this portion of the schedule, might help the Cavs get out of their malaise?
That should help them a little bit. We saw the schedule. Out of the next 5 games, they have 3 of them at home. Only maybe Oklahoma City and possibly Minnesota would give them a challenge. But in my humble opinion, the Cavs need to man up. It's not about the schedule. It's about this team doing some soul searching. It's about LeBron quitting his moaning, quitting his belly aching, and going out there and balling. LeBron right now has enough to compete at a high level. You have Kyrie Irving, you have Kevin Love, you have a big 3, and I know they might not have a playmaker when they go to the bench, but you still have shooters. You went out there and got Kyle Korver. He can knock down shots, one of the best knockdown shooters in the NBA. You still have Channing Frye. That's what they brought him in for a year ago, to knock down shots. He can still let it fly with the best of them, and you need to get a little bit more from Iman Shumpert. He's a guy that's been in the Cavs organization for a few years. He's been around the block in the NBA. They need him to step up. So the schedule will help. Maybe that will allow them to get some practice time and put some pieces together. Maybe that will allow them to rest LeBron, because that's been a big topic of conversation, right? Because they don't have the playmaker. He's had to play 40 minutes, and they want to dial back LeBron's minutes in the regular season. But to me, that's not the main issue. The main issue is man up. Be a professional. Take responsibility. Stop always pointing the finger at somebody else and look within and say, we just have to get it done regardless of who we have. This is the team that we're stuck with right now. Yep. We have to make it happen with the guys that are on this roster.